You might have started something which might have failed. You might have done something which everything was correct. You had a great product, you had a great differentiation, probably you had great technology, but still it didn't click or it still didn't tick with customers. And that moment you must have felt, wish there was someone, wished we had some access to something where we would have got understanding of how to position our brand, how to place a brand, how to really tell a story, how to craft the right experience, how to look at consumers journeys and micro touch points. Not to worry, Brand with Karan is here. Hi, I'm Karan Rawat. I've spent last 17 years building brands, creating stories, experiences, how to position, the brand, all the 9 yards which are required to build the brand from multi-touch point. And I've worked with various agencies, consulting companies, marketing agencies, digital. I have realized that a lot of the branding frameworks which we talk about, that are not accessible at the moment for many hundreds and thousands and lakhs of people out there. And that is my intent. वही मेरी एक इच्छा है कि how do I make sure that people get access to all of this. So this channel, Brand with Karan, is for all of you guys, for you who's a solopreneur, who's a creator, who's a master of creating some product, technologist, willing to put out his or her neck and say that yes, I have created a brand. This is for you. I am with you here. I'm trying to simplify concepts, frameworks which have been there for ages, but what is applicable today, what is actionable for brands, what is actionable for people like you. I've spent 17 years in the industry working on various brands, creating brands from scratch, various categories, various industries, working from big brand managers, to marketing heads, to also very humble startups, founders and creators. After COVID, I realized that there's something which I want to do. You never know what life is. And I think COVID taught a lot of us, that phase taught a lot of us lesson about what we want to do with our life. And that's when I started doing sessions. I started, teaching at colleges. I started creating programs to help startups, young professionals, brand and marketing students. And a lot of people started coming and telling me that, Karan, ये जो आप सिखाते हैं, ये जो आप बोलते हैं ना, ये कितना fascinating लगता है. There are interns who are coming. There are a lot of other professionals who come. They share this, that ये जो frameworks हैं, ये सब कितने डिफिकल्ट हैं सबके लिए. ये तो सबके पास एक्सेस भी नहीं होगा. शायद कोई 1% ऑफ पीपल और ब्रांड्स माइट बी हैविंग एक्सेस टू ऑल ऑफ दिस. And it got me thinking that, how do I make sure that it expands to more and more people? And, as they say, where there is a will, there is a way. I started taking up certain sessions into colleges. Right now, I also have a mentoring program for startups where I help them on their brand core, brand positioning, differentiated story, their elevator pitch. That's something because I genuinely feel that there is a need to almost democratize these learnings. Of course, there are few things which are meant for scale, for that brand, for that big iconic stuff at a different scale. But the principles and learnings can be applied to so many people and so many creators, so many founders and your companies. I decided that why don't I simplify? Why don't we have simpler access to simplified knowledge, simplified tools, simplified frameworks, ऐसी चीज़ें जो easy हों हमें apply करने में. क्योंकि the point is not here to put bookish knowledge or to put very high and very complex frameworks जो आप apply नहीं कर सकते. ऐसी चीज़ें जो आप apply कर सकते हैं which can make you win at your brand, at your brand core, at your storytelling. So you'll find a lot of this coming across, including AI for branding and how AI can be useful. I'm always pro for using new technology and we should embrace it. But we should also understand how to balance it and mix it with human. That's going to be part of the content. I'm focusing a lot on experience. I am a person who loves experience at core. And professionally, I've built, brands where experience has been at the core and I work on that part. So I genuinely feel that when you work on your brand core and when you work and when you get access to some of these methods in a simplified manner, a lot of videos are coming your way. I would like to share a quote which has inspired me for years and might help you in your journey. And it's a very famous poem, right? Two roads diverged in a wood, two roads diverged in a wood, and I chose the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. That is my intent. वो मेरा passion है कि वो road जो सब travel नहीं करते, मैं वो road पे travel करना चाहता हूँ और मैं कर रहा हूँ, और वो ही मेरी life का difference है. And that is what I would request you to look at your life as. हर जना शायद वो आपकी जर्नी नहीं कर रहे हैं और आपकी जर्नी स्पेशल है. आपने वो अनट्रैवल्ड रोड लिया है. वो रोड जिस पे हर जना नहीं चल सकता. And that's why your story has to come out, your story and your brand has to come out. That is my wish to you, that wish you all the best in your journey. And keep listening to the videos. Subscribe to Brand with Karan. You will have lot more content which is coming your way. And happy to hear any feedback, any suggestions which you want me to cover in any of the topics in the future. If I'm missing out on something and you want me to cover, happy to hear. Please share in your comments. Please look out for those videos. I'm really waiting to hear you out. This is Brand with Karan, and please share it with the one who need it.